Second to the last question, Mr. Harry Malapis from Sunshine Radio.
Morning po, Secretary. My first question, nakapag-decide na po ba kayo?
Ano?
Nakapag-decide na po kung ano ang tatakbuhan po niyo sa 2010?
Nakapag-decide na kung
Opo.
ano yung tatakbuhan ko.
Opo.
Ang tatakbuhan ko yung pamilya ko.
Ayun.
Pero yung tatakbo ko, actually, well, sa akin, pipresenta ako sa pagka-vice presidente. I want to be the vice president of the Philippines in 2010. Now, if the party does not believe that I am a good enough candidate, I will just go back to my chickens at magsasabong na lang ako. Pero kung ako'y talagang ihirang ng aking partido bilang kandidato pang vice presidente, gagalingan ko at sisiguraduhin ko kung mananalo tayo.
Sir, actually, ang question ko, kaya nga nais malaman ng mga tagapangasinan, Puno or ang ating Secretary Puno had been serving na maraming mga presidente. Magaling. In fact, kilala na isang kingmaker, sir. Paano kayo magiging effective niyan sa inyong pagiging kingmaker if you're running as Vice President, sir?
Well, yung kampanya kasi medyo marami na akong pasukan na kampanya. So, siguro wala na masyadong bagong kailangan pag-isipan pag nakakampanya. Ang importante lang naman talaga sa bawat eleksyon ipaalam mo sa madla yung mga nasa kaisipan mo na tumutugon sa kanilang mga pangangailangan at kanilang mga pangarap din, no? So, you just try to communicate to everybody what your thoughts and your programs and your beliefs are, in the hope that this coincide with the aspirations and dreams of our people as well. And there are various ways of doing that, and I intend to do that in the coming elections. Now, whether or not we are going to continue to be kingmaker, because hindi naman king ang ating tinatrabaho, deputy king lang. So, pag kingmaker, well, I think, again, if I am going to be in tandem with any presidential candidate, then I will be giving everything that I can into his campaign and working to make him also our president. Kasi hindi naman maganda rin na hindi kami magkasama ng pagiging Pangulo natin. So, pagbubutihan natin yan, kung paano gagawin yan, makikita natin sa mga darating na panahon siguro.
Okay, last question, Mr. Phil Tamayan, DWPR.
Ayaw niyo akong tanungin kung break na yung kapatid ko at si Gretchen.
Hindi, yung tatanong ko sana, sir. Good morning po. Mr. Secretary, inamin niyo kanina na tatakbo kayo bilang Vice President. Sino pong magiging Presidente niyo?
Si Governor Espino.
At saka, last question ko po, ano po ang winning formula niyo kung sakasakali together with your President?
Alim na mga tanong. Yung presidente, yung pangulo ng partido namin ay hindi pa napipili. Magkakaroon ng proseso sa darating na buwan. Ako ay paniniwala ko, pagdating na mga first week of September, baka more or less lilinaw na kung anong magiging direksyon ng lakas kampi tungkol sa kung sino ang magiging kandidato sa pagkapangulo. At oras na umpisa yan, sa palagay ko ay magiging matatag at malakas, no? Yung ating paghahanda sa halalan. So, I think maybe another month, then we will see exactly where the party will go in this coming election. And I think, alam mo, sa totoo na lang, siguro kaya nagagalit yung mga ibang tao dahil panay commercial lang. Hindi lang ako Secretary Dane, Secretary Durano, si Secretary Siuko, Secretary Duque, ganyan. Siguro ayaw nilang naririnig yung mga nagagawa ng departamento kasi nag-e-enjoy lang sila kakatake kay Presidente. But if you will look at the record of the administration, I served under President Marcos. there has been more infrastructure done under President Arroyo than President Marcos. And he was my idol, dahil sa dami ng kalyeng ginawa, yung bagong airport natin noon, etc. etc. Si President Ramos also was responsible for a lot of infrastructure, yung SLEX, etc., MRT. Pero under President Arroyo, there is more infrastructure that has been done than any other president. During my time as SILG, there have been more policemen hired than at any other comparable time in the history of the Philippine National Police. We have been able to buy more facilities, more vehicles, more communications equipment, more boats, everything than before. If you look at agriculture, our production is at record high in spite of all of the storms, the flooding that we face. You know, if you look at the health, there has been more accomplishments there. Kung tignan ninyo sa tourism now has tripled from the time the president took over. Alam mo yan, when the elections come around, I think it will be a good time to see what the administration team has been able to do under the leadership of President Arroyo. Ngayon, hindi namin gagawin yan dahil hindi na naman tatakbo si President Arroyo. Gagawin namin yan para ilagay sa tama yung mga naiisip ng ating kababayan na wala na lang nangyari dito sa administrasyon na ito, kundi puro mga skandalo. Dahil kung titignan natin lahat ng mga talagang nagawa ng administrasyon, makikita natin, ito yung administrasyon na allowed us to survive the global meltdown. It is the administration that has kept inflation to the most reasonable levels in history. It is the administration that produced the most successive quarters of economic growth in history. So yan ang sa tingin kong dadalhin natin sa ating mga kababayan. At siguro, dahil hindi naman tatakbo ng ating Pangulo, baka mawawala na yung mga, alam mo, yung mga prejudices, yung mga napanim na galit at lahat. At maliliwanagan yung ating kababayan sa mga talagang nagawa ng ating administrasyon. Yan sa tingin ko ang magiging direksyon ng aming partido. Hindi yung papatikusin namin yung aming mga tunggali, hindi kami iinsulto ng ibang tao, hindi kami maninigaw ng ibang tao. Ang gagawin namin, mangangatwiran kami, magpapaliwanag kami, at ipapakita natin sa ating mga kababayan na dapat ipagpatuloy itong pag-uunlad na nangyayari sa atin ngayon.
Okay, before we end our press con, we request our group of secretary for his parting words.
Well, again, I want to thank all of you, and especially Governor Espino and our Vice Governor for inviting me here today. It is a good day to be here. The weather is good. Everything is pleasant. It's not too warm. It's not raining. And I think it's a good day to start a very good program, which is the Barangay Peacekeeping Action Teams. I hope that this province will continue on its path to greater progress. I think that, lagi ako naniniwala, yung kapaligiran ay parang indication or magsasabi kung anong nasa kalooban ng ating mga kababayan. So, if you are in a clean environment, a healthy environment, we know that the people are probably feeling good also, like all of us are when we are in places like this. And I hope that the great province of Pangasinan, which has produced two of our last three presidents, will continue to prosper and to grow in the future. Thank you.